Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Aries. How are you guys this week, Aries? Aries singles in their love life, what do you need to know? Aries singles, here we go. Okay. Oh, I like that. Looks like there's somebody here who's trusting their intuition and going to take an offer. It looks like there's someone compatible. So yeah, it's energy where you kind of complement each other. So this is a nice energy because this is a reliable offer. It's stable. Okay, so it's planting the seed. It's about just seeing where it goes. Yeah, you might already know who this is. It's about teaming up and going down this path, the things that you have in common. So it looks like someone here thinks you're compatible. Okay, but trust your intuition. Beautiful energy. Yeah, there we have it. Page of Wands. Six of Swords. So some of you could be moving away from another person, going down a different path. So it looks like there could be an energy of 3 here, but not a lot of confirmation. So I see moving away, waiting for things to calm down, moving forward. See, moving away to avoid a disaster. Now, it could be someone relocating. It's often a very positive communication, someone who's enthusiastic. But it's an energy of releasing and healing, okay? So I feel like it's telling you to, you're moving away from someone who's kind of focused on themselves, or they're too young for you, even though they may be very, here for a good time, not a long time. So it looks like there's a choice to be made. Beautiful. It could be the person who's moving away from someone else, maybe someone who's at a distance, distancing themselves, but it's about waiting for things to calm down, okay? Now, this is somebody who definitely wants to take more time to get to know you, but I do see a period of healing, a little bit of a break. Yeah, so looks like someone's healing from a relationship with someone younger. Okay, taking a little break, waiting for things to calm down, but it has to do with taking the lessons learned, see, and knowing to heal, to take a little break before you start something else. But there's a reason to celebrate. So it looks like somebody is offering, they want to offer commitment, absolutely, but it's an energy of leaving this behind. Someone who's not really here for a good time, not a long time. Yeah, it looks like you're taking a leap of faith here. Beautiful energy. Yeah, so it has to do with someone building a foundation, planting the seed. You see? So lovely energy. I like this because what I feel, yeah, we've got some love. You're in your feelings here. You could be weighing the pros and the cons a little, maybe comparing someone to another person. There's a little bit of a struggle, a challenge. So it has to do with a little procrastinating, but it's about being open to love. See? I love this because I feel there's a reason to celebrate. Some really positive. So it could be, somebody moving away from someone who's immature. Okay. But it also, like I say, taking the lessons you learned when you were younger. Could even be you see, healing and releasing all this negative energy. It's a little bit of a break. So I feel this energy, see, it's an energy, things you've learned about taking a risk, leaping into something. So I do feel like you're going to go for this. Okay, but I see this healing energy. I do feel like you are, but I feel a little procrastination. So, like I say, it could be comparing someone to someone else, taking the lessons you've learned, you see, not just leaping into it without looking. It's about, being in touch with your feelings, being emotionally mature, available. So I feel like you had a situation with, you're waiting for this reciprocity. So it does look like it's coming, and it's from someone more compatible, somebody who's willing to cooperate and compromise. So it has to do with a level of maturity. So you've learned some things here yourself. I can see you've learned something. See, taking a break, clearing out the negative energy, the thoughts that pin you down, and making a choice. Should I or shouldn't I? Let's have a look at the Three of Pentacles for starters. I'm not going to clarify everyone, yeah. So it has to do with manifesting. It's likely through communication. It has to do with cooperation, compromise, compatibility, the things you have in common. So it has to do with manifesting this energy. Beautiful. Yeah, see, taking things to the next level. It's a life path choice, trusting your own intuition. See, it looks like you're kind of looking at something that's happened before, and you're taking those lessons you've learned. And now it could like be yourself, where when you were younger, you took risks, you took leaps of faith into things. Okay, so this is why I feel it's, if you are ending a relationship, you're moving on, just let things calm down for a while. Okay, yeah, because I do feel it's knowing when to move on. It's time to move on, time to heal. Yeah, it's all good though, because you have this solid offer. It's a whole new path, taking something to that next level, a life path choice. See, looking back, feeling a little beat up. So it looks like you're going to take this offer. Okay, or someone's offering it to you. Let's see, a Gemini. Yeah, it's an energy of two people manifesting each other here. So let's have a look at the Page of Wands. Yeah, see, a reason to celebrate, a house and a home. And maybe you were with someone who was kind of focused on themselves. Maybe it's not working out. Maybe you were living together. But, you know, I feel, like I say, you're something you're going to put behind. I don't think you're giving up on love. See, I don't feel like you're giving up. You're just kind of looking back. And if it's not you, it's the other person. Beautiful energy. Yeah, Seven of Cups. See, looking at all the possibilities, exploring all the options. There's some kind of choice, you see? Yeah, looks like there's been a situation, either when you were younger, you took risks, you see? You didn't take time to heal or calm things down before you jumped into something. So it's about not leaping into something new, okay? Yeah, I see a strong building the foundation, building a strong financial foundation. See, this is knowing, building the foundation first. So there it is, being patient. It's also an energy of learning to be patient. See, learning to be patient, looking at all the possibilities. A little fantasizing here, but it has to do with waiting, you know, planting the seed, waiting for something to pay off. Yeah, so it's about investing, I feel, in a partnership with someone you're more compatible with. Yeah, but lessons learned, being patient, looking to make sure this person isn't invested in yourself. If you've, like I say, you've leapt into something before with someone who wasn't really invested, they were kind of immature. Okay. Yeah, because it goes both ways here, I feel. But there's the Ten of Pentacles. See, it's a partnership. Financial stability, two people looking out for each other's best interests. This is something you've been wanting. I can see it. There's that leap of faith. You're leaving something behind, but you're looking into the past, I feel. Okay? Yeah. See, healing before you jump into something else. Clearing out the negative thoughts and energy, a little bit of a break. Yeah, Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Yeah, see, there it is. Taking some time to heal, not just leaping into something, okay, until you're healed or until you know this person's as invested as you are. Somebody here maybe wasn't, but I feel this is your youthful side too. You see, where you may have rushed into things and then only found out it wasn't working in your best interest. I see a partnership, a reason to celebrate. I actually see this lovely energy of, you know, just kind of weighing the pros and the cons. You could be comparing this person to somebody else, or they could be comparing you, and it could actually be them taking this leap of faith. It doesn't have to be yourself. So it's about leaving something behind. One last look over the shoulder and off you go. Let's have one look at this. I wasn't going to clarify them all, but it felt, yeah. So this is about being discerning, being wise, you see? Little Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, asking the questions that are needed to ask. So it has to do with comparing. So it looks like you're just kind of comparing someone. You're doing some thinking, okay? Risks you took in the past, things that maybe didn't work out. Maybe when you were just younger, when you were younger, you were able to take risks, not so much now. Yeah, it's a level of emotional maturity, but you're waiting for someone to reciprocate. So you're waiting. Yeah, I feel like you're going to get it because it looks like this person's about to go for it here. That's the energy of the Fool, you know. Maybe someone here feels like a fool. Could be yourself, could be another person, but I feel like you're not foolish. You're being discerning now. You're being wise. You're trusting your inner knowing, the things you've learned. See, you've learned a lot. So you've learned something from these experiences. So you're taking the things that you've learned with you, the positive, leaving behind the things that don't. Okay? So very nice. Queen of Swords. Could be someone giving you advice. Yeah, I see some Aquarius. See, releasing baggage, letting go of things that no longer serve. You see, this is a healing energy, but this has to do with your hopes and dreams. You see, you're looking into the future here. You know what you want, you're not settling. So it looks like maybe you settled at some point, or you took a risk with somebody, okay, when you were young, or like I say, here for a good time, not a long time. Maybe you took a risk with someone and it didn't work out. Maybe they have other options. Whatever the situation, you've learned. And that's, I feel, very valuable, because there's the wisdom. So you're very wise. Now, it could be somebody who's just giving you advice, telling you to release things that no longer serve, okay? To let go of baggage, whatever it is that you need. It's different for everyone, but it's knowing where you're going. So I do see, and it almost does look like the other person, making maybe even a choice between you and another person. But it has to do with, because I do see the energy of possibly 3. Yeah, so it has to do with waiting for something here. See, it's an energy of kind of comparing, weighing the pros and the cons, and just kind of waiting patiently. Looking out there, see, looking for something. But I feel like whatever you've been looking for is about to come towards you. Why? Because that Pentacle's right there, solid, reliable. It's building a foundation first. It's about 2 people investing. So, yeah, it could be someone who had other options, maybe someone who was at a distance. Maybe they kept you at a, there was distant communication. They may have manipulated. So a little caution there. Tell me about this Magician. Yeah, this is 2 people. We got 2 people mirroring each other. So it looks like 2 people are manifesting each other. There's a bond. There's a connection. Okay, it's about taking things to the next level. Also, the lesson learned, okay, making sure you have some kind of commitment. They're building a foundation, okay? But I actually see a lot of happy energy coming, because I actually feel like you're going to get whatever you didn't get before. I feel like you're about to get what you've been waiting for. Your ship's about to come in, okay? But I do see letting go of that. Maybe you feel like a fool because you took a risk with someone, okay, who didn't commit. Maybe you moved in with them, here for a good time, not a long time, whatever the energy, but it's about building that foundation. Okay, it's about both people investing, but it's also an energy of learning to be a little patient. Okay, and so it looks like there's an energy of something about patience going to pay off. So while you're, waiting for this to happen, could be, like I say, moving out away from somebody, moving on, maybe even relocating. But what I feel like you're looking for, what you're going to get, is a partner, someone you can count on and rely on. Okay. Now I feel the person that you're manifesting wants the same thing. You're mirroring each other. Okay. Manifesting through communication. So there it is. Something new. See, you've got something new, a whole new path, taking it to the next level. This is where things become very clear. It's also speaking your truth, wanting clarity. So yeah, you're off on a beautiful new path. Yeah. See, leaving this behind, feeling happy. You got somebody here who definitely sees the future with you. It feels mutual, because I see a bond developing. But do make sure, if you've learned before, don't take something to the next level until you have some kind of a commitment. This is 2 people putting all their cups on the table, making sure it's what both people want. Okay. So it's about building the foundation. Definitely a financial foundation as well. Tell me about the 4 of Wands. Yeah, see, it's an energy of change, moving on, relocating. But I see the abundance coming in. See this change, going down this path. So lovely energy. It's saying to just be patient. It could be somebody coming back around, but it feels as more like you're moving on, or somebody else is moving on here. But it's time for change. I feel it could even be, like I say, moving out, moving on. Let's have a look at the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, see? Moving, relocating, waiting patiently, just letting things calm down. It's just an energy of just kind of looking at the things you've learned. Okay, clearing out negative energy, clearing out options, clearing things up. See? Someone's going to let go of their options here too. But yeah, and it does look like some of you, there's 2 scenarios, 2 very distinct scenarios. Someone may have manipulated you to take it to the next level. Okay? before there was a commitment. That's what I feel's happened. But now I feel like you've learned the lessons to be more patient. So looks like when you were young, a more youthful energy, playful. But yeah, it's sort of an energy of learning, see? Learning about that Page of Wands energy. Here for a good time, not a long time, but yet very charming, someone you can have a lot of fun with. Okay, so, but you know, like I say, the lessons have been learned. I see you being all the wiser. So I feel like you're just kind of waiting here, see? Waiting for commitment, someone who's just right. See, it's an energy of somebody coming in right. It's realizing when someone's right for you too. The lessons you've learned is taking a little pause, okay? Clearing out your head, clearing out your thoughts, the thoughts that pin you down. You see? I feel someone wants to pin you down. They actually want to, you know, start something, but it's building the foundation first. Building the bond, building the connection before you take it to the next level. I actually see a lot of happiness, something new coming your way. It's right there at the top. Your intuition's guiding you. See, these are the things you know, your inner wisdom. You're wiser now. You see? You're much wiser. So this is a lovely energy, but still I see somebody wanting to commit. But it has to do with yourself looking. Are they right for you? I do see a choice. And it doesn't have to be between two people, but it could be. But I feel it has to do with picking the person who's right, looking to see if they're right for you. Someone sees you as just right. You see, they're coming in to offer you this. So the mirroring, there we have the Queen of Pentacles. See, this is what you want. So there's someone here you probably no longer see a future with. You've kind of moved on. Maybe grown up a little bit, whatever. And it could be something that's happened a long time ago. And a lot of times when we do look into the past and then we remember the things we've learned, you take the things that you know that work and you move forward. So being sensible, practical, see, being more sensible, grounded. A lot of focus on finances, see, building the foundation first. Somebody wants to partner up, you see. Four of Wands, but there's that break. See, taking a risk. It's just I feel it's just sort of remembering by looking back. But we have I'm seeing the Fool twice, where you both mirror each other. You've both done some of the same things. There's the leap of faith. So this is somebody coming towards you. I think you're going to go for this, but I feel like you're going to be discerning. You're going to be very wise. Okay, you're going to look before you leap. You're going to be, you know, playing it safe. You'll be a little more cautious. So lovely energy, but there it is. Someone sees you as just right. They see you as marriage material. Lovely energy. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, see, someone wants to build. You got a person who wants to build with you. So I see a bond developing, but do remember, if you have a choice between two and you've manifested a couple people, maybe two new people around you, so it has to do with choosing the right person. I mean, you may have, with this Ace of Pentacles, a choice. Okay, some kind of choice. So there could be options, you see. Maybe somebody at a distance. You may move away from that. I actually do see the possibility of relocating somewhere in here for some of you. But it's about being patient, okay? Waiting for this to pay off. Planting the seed. Yeah. Aries, the pacey, slow and steady wins the race. So there's someone here who's sincere. It's making sure they're sincere. See, it's a person, they're a little apprehensive, but it could be yourself with this Queen of Pentacles being a little unsure. So just take that little moment to think about the things you've learned. Okay, I do feel everything's going to come out in the open. You see, this new beginning. This is where the sun starts to shine. You're feeling a lot better. Second pass of the card, see? This is a lovely energy. I don't think you're giving up on love. Maybe it's too about getting yourself out there, being more open emotionally. But I feel it has a lot to do with the other person. Yeah, putting all those cups on the table. Feeling happy. Yeah. The change is definitely coming. I see change. Yeah, you got an Emperor here. So, yeah, you have an Emperor here. So someone who has a lot of abundance. So it could be this person too. See, I see an Aries, Taurus. Yeah, see, looking at the possibilities, looks like if you do have a choice, there could be someone who's younger, someone more mature. But I really feel the mirroring where you both dealt with the same situation because of the duplicate cards. You've taken risks and leapt into things that didn't turn out very well. So it looks like because of the heart of the reading, both people have learned. I also see someone leaving all their options behind here. Some sort of choice or procrastination, a decision. It's often fantasizing. We know the Queen of Pentacles often is someone who kind of fantasizes and looks into the future to see, do you feel yourself married to this person? Can you be yourself with this person? You know, it's about visualizing yourself with them. Okay. Make sure it's somebody who puts in the effort. But I feel like you're just going to focus on work, grounding yourself. And I do see offers, maybe even several here. There's the energy of control, see? So some of you maybe took your power back from someone, but this also has to do with a person who is coming in. They're determined. This is someone who's very determined, okay? That this is successful. I do feel it's them coming in being very sincere, but they do move a little slower, so you need to be patient. They focus a lot on their money. Maybe they're a business owner, so there's something to do with that. Maybe they live at a distance. You know, sometimes too, it's an energy of just a little time apart. Maybe there's been some kind of little break in a relationship. Just letting things calm down, or you're both going through a similar energy. So, yeah, I feel this is absolutely very, very positive. It shows healing, releasing negative stuff, taking a little bit of a pause, you see. So maybe you took a risk with a King of Wands. Could be that, see, someone younger, not really ready for a relationship. Maybe you took a risk with this person and then they stopped talking to you. They stopped reciprocating. See, the risk, you see. So this is somebody you're probably not going to talk to again. It's possible, but it's a breadcrumber. So you've got someone who's a bit of a breadcrumber. They don't really reciprocate. This is where I feel like you're looking at that. So it's something that's happened. Someone who kind of wants things their way, you know. I'm not going to say a player, but it does look like someone maybe took advantage when you were vulnerable and you took a risk, and then they stopped giving. They stopped reciprocating because you're waiting for reciprocity. I actually feel like you got something better coming in. Okay. So it'll be a little different for each of you. So yeah, see, this is energy of going off here. Some of you might be just getting out, putting yourself out there again after a healing period, socializing, you see, being open to love. Yeah. Looking on the past with kindness, compassion. Yeah, lovely energy. That's part of healing, being able to look on the past with kindness and compassion. That's when you know, because this is somebody here who probably feels like a fool too. But like I say, I feel like you got someone here who's probably not quite right for you because I see the change. Okay. So if they do, after things cool down, they may come back and reach out to you, but I'm not so sure if you're going to go for it or not. Because you're waiting for reciprocity, for someone to be more generous with their time, their energy. I feel like you have a person here who's much more mature, an emperor, Taurus, Aries energy. I see a Sag here, Aries, Leo. Yeah, definitely it looks like, you know, you're comparing them. There's some kind of, maybe you have a type and you're just recognizing your type. But, you know, you got a person who wants to build. Till then, I feel like you're going to be focusing on work. It has to do with someone putting in the effort. See, someone's not sharing. They're not putting in a lot of effort. You see? So that's why I feel like you're waiting for this other. And I do feel new is coming. Trust your intuition. You can probably feel it. Leave the past behind, but don't give up on love. Okay. I feel there's someone here who is in that same energy. You mirror each other. They feel like giving up, but not giving up. It's time. And it's like that, like I say, a lot of times there's always somebody who feels just like you do. And that's likely the person you're going to meet. Now, they could be in your social circle. They could be living in another community. You could be traveling, going somewhere where you connect with this person. But I see friends and family. Maybe that's what you're more focused on, you see. But I actually see some really positive news coming in. So it looks like dating, some kind of an event. But I don't think you're going to be talking to this person because I feel someone here manipulated, but yet you're manifesting another person or they're manifesting you. But be careful of someone who tries to manipulate and that they take advantage. if you're vulnerable right now. Okay. So yeah, vulnerable is when you've been hurt or you haven't completely healed or gotten over a situation. Okay. So let's have one more look at the Three of Cups and we'll wrap this up for Aries. Yeah, see, you're freeing yourself. Beautiful energy. See, focusing on success. Beautiful energy. I feel like you want someone you can be proud of too. And you should be proud. Acknowledge your success. Okay. Acknowledge, okay, the things that you've accomplished here. But I feel there's someone here who's coming towards you. Okay. I don't think you're chasing someone here. You're not chasing them. In fact, you got someone here who's coming towards you. Yeah. But you're freeing yourself. It looks like a Sag energy. It doesn't have to be. It's just someone with that energy. They don't reciprocate. I feel they're, likely haven't healed from something either. So it's sort of some kind of a break. Or maybe you're on a break from someone and you got a person who's taken advantage. Okay? Or trying to take advantage. But you see, you're freeing yourself. Moving towards something more successful. So I do see a victory. So yeah, I feel like you've got a person who's coming in. It's just a matter of being patient till then, focused on money. The fact that it's here, I feel like it's coming. I do think it'll take a little time. Okay, so enjoy this break. Okay, take a trip, hang out with friends and family. You see, maybe go visit some people, things like that. But it has to do with this adventure. See, you're off on this new adventure. Yeah, you're not chasing. See, maybe you used to chase and you don't chase anymore either. So, but you have a person who wants to build with you. Yeah, see, Two of Cups, two people building. So there's the energy of building, you see. I feel like it's a soulmate connection here. It's a lovely energy. Could be just friends first too, Queen of Pentacles. Just be friends with somebody first. If somebody took advantage of you, and it could be because they haven't healed. And that's why sometimes people do that when they haven't healed, you see. So there's some kind of a mutual energy. But I feel the person that, you're going to connect with, is definitely friends first, soulmate. Maybe you work with this person. I don't know. But it's two people who want to build. Just listening to each other, putting all your cups on the table, sharing all your feelings and emotions, seeing eye to eye. You see? So it has to do with both people. Yeah. You've learned, you become wiser, you become discerning. Now that Queen of Swords could be someone giving advice to let go, release things that no longer serve. Okay? Knowing your worth and value, loving yourself first. You see? That's what I feel like you're having success there. I see a victory. See? Taking a pause, looking at things from a different perspective. You see? Seeing things differently. Little Pisces, maybe you have some Pisces in your chart. Okay. But it has to do with just that moment where you just stop and look at things. See, back and forth, comparing someone to another person. Yeah, they could be similar in some ways, but I actually feel, because we all have types, right? But it has to do with control. See, somebody who's mature, not ruled by their emotions, somebody who's emotionally mature. You see? So it has to do with a person who's determined. Slow and steady wins the race. They're determined to be successful. Could be someone at a distance who travels for work. Maybe they come to your place of work. Okay. But they're definitely sincere. But they are a little hesitant. They're looking at the details. They're planning and preparing to be successful. And I feel whoever they are, they will be. See, this is what you want, I feel. Someone you can be proud of. You see? So leave that fool energy behind, feeling foolish. If someone took advantage, it no longer serves. It doesn't serve the future. Let it go. Don't dwell, okay? Because you're wiser now. Yeah, this is your hopes and dreams. So there's someone here who, I feel there's an energy of mutual, someone who's your hopes and dreams. Yeah, see the moon. See, there's a little confusion. This is why I feel back and forth, feeling a little confused. Okay. Yeah. But the moon is that Cancer. So, it could be a little fear of this being taken advantage of again. Okay. If you have someone who breadcrumbs, they're not, you don't hear from them much, or they're very controlling or demanding energy. If you feel that, okay, take a little pause with the Queen of Pentacles. Be sensible. But I still feel you're going to be friends first with someone. This is someone who's sincere. They want to be friends first. They're good with it. That's what I feel is good. But there's a little confusion. Okay, things that are hidden. See, this is somebody here who was very secretive. They probably had other options, probably at a distance. So I feel like you're taking your power back, but I feel like you have an Emperor actually coming in, someone mature, see? But they are someone who takes it slow because they've taken risks before. So it's confusing, right? That's where it's confusing because they're similar. You're comparing them and you're back and forth. You see? But the person who will be your friend, who will come and spend time with you, it's slow and steady wins the race. It's not taking a break. It's not taking a pause. It's not, oh, maybe we should just take a break. This person will, you'll keep seeing this person, but they'll take their time. But they are sincere, okay? They are stable financially. See, someone here is financially stable. They may not tell you their financial situation right away. They could be someone, again, like the mirroring, where they've been taken advantage of before when they were ruled by their emotions. So it's all about seeing things from each other's perspective. So it's about two people. It's about emotional intimacy, two people being emotionally intimate. See? So this is friends first, talking, making sure you get each other. I feel like you're going to see eye to eye in a lot of things. You both want to build. So I feel this is where you're going to look at that and you're going to see it. So it's about seeing things from each other's perspective. You see? But I feel like if you have two, you're definitely going for this new. I feel like you're moving on, taking your power back. Okay, but at the same time, you got a person who's mirrors you and they're heading in your direction. Now, you may not have met them. You might be unaware. Okay, because with the star, sometimes it's someone who's a bit of a secret admirer. Not that it's a secret. They could just be in your social circle, kind of checking you out. You see, seeing you as somebody who's really smart. Okay, somebody who thinks first, somebody who grounds themselves before they make a decision. So it's an energy of someone being cautious. So it's being a little cautious, being careful what you wish for. Okay, it's about playing it safe. But certainly don't, it's about not leaping into things without looking. Yeah. But I do feel like what I feel is this Empress energy coming on for some of you here, where you're learning to be cautious, to be a little more careful. Okay, but still being open to love. But the part of the Empress energy is the Queen of Cups, forgiving somebody. Okay, where you see somebody here, you're looking on the past with kindness and compassion, where you see it from their perspective. Okay, where you kind of understand maybe they weren't healed, they weren't over something, whatever it is. So what a beautiful energy. Yeah, you've got new, and I do feel it's going to be two people sharing their feelings, emotional intimacy, being completely emotionally naked, no secrets, okay? Now, everybody has a right to a little privacy, of course. I'm not saying you have to share every single thing, okay? But it's definitely about seeing eye to eye, sharing your feelings. When you can be yourself and be comfortable with someone to tell them anything about you and they don't judge, you see, that's when you know you found that person. Because I feel like it's like you mirror each other. Yeah, but there are definitely those two scenarios. So I wish you the very best. Just focus on work, be practical, sensible, ground yourself, waiting for things to calm down here. Or like I say, maybe you're taking a trip, waiting to take a vacation or a trip, maybe going to see some friends or family. Okay, that could be a little time apart, some kind of transition here. So maybe you are having a time apart with someone. Maybe during that time they'll see things from your perspective. But I feel a lot of this has to do with the Queen of Cups if that's yourself. Okay? You don't have to be the Queen of Cups here. But yeah, could be the other person. So beautiful energy is because this could be an Aries, healing, releasing the thoughts that pin them down. See? This could be yourself, seeing things from the other person's perspective. But I'm seeing Sag and Leo here too. So I wish you the best. Take care. We'll see you soon.